Hey Jamper fans, Jamper Man here, coming to you from my house this time. Getting ready to do a couple things this week. Hopefully I'll come to you with some good stuff. But today I'm working on the Jamper. Yesterday I plugged some holes in the muffler. I didn't do a video on that, but there was really nothing to it. It was just using some fireplace mortar to fill in some gaps and some holes in the muffler. But today I'm doing something a little more complicated. I'm replacing the spark plugs and ignition coils because the Jamper's been running a little rough, and I've been getting some error codes that's saying some of the cylinders are misfiring. So I'm gonna replace all of them. And so I already did one side already. Just replaced these 3 spark plugs here on this side. I'm going to go over and do the other side next, but I wanted to show you the old ones. No wonder they were misfiring. Look at this. Look how messed up those are. And take a look at the, oh, especially this one. Take a look at that spark plug. It's a wonder it was firing at all. So I'm going to replace them with all new, and hopefully she'll run better. Now, I don't know how I'm mechanically inclined a lot of you are, but if you notice this one, I have this piece of wire kind of holding it down, where the rest of them have these screws that hold them down. Well, the last time I did this, I broke the top of the screw on this one. So before it was just kind of sitting in there. This time I decided to take some wire and kind of hold it down a little better than it was before. But yeah, maybe next time I put it in the shop I'll have them replace that screw if it doesn't cost too much. But let me get set up and do the other side. So I've disconnected the electric to the cylinder. I'm using a 10mm socket to remove the nut that retains that holds the ignition coil in. This one's kind of hard to get out. Alright, and before it comes all the way out, I'll do the rest by hand so I don't drop it down into the engine. Alright, so set that off to the side, and now I can just wiggle the ignition coil out. Of course, this one's gonna give me a problem. I think it's coming slowly. Guess I should have showed you on a different one that's easier to get to than this one. Ah, there it is. Now we're going to put a little anti-seize on the... Oh, wait a minute. I got to take the spark plug out yet. So we're going to take the spark plug out, 5/8 inch hex. Wow, that was loose. No wonder I was having problems. It wasn't even in there all the way. Well, I mean, it wasn't screwed down tight. Let me put it that way. Okay. And then I found the easiest way to get that out is just to use up. Oh shoot, I dropped it on the ground. So I found the easiest way to get it is with this magnet on a pole. And there's the old spark plug. Looks kind of gnarly. So I went and I put a little anti-seize on this new spark plug. I'm gonna kind of drop it in the hole. And I'll start tightening it by hand until it gets in there good. Okay, and then tighten it the rest of the way with the ratchet. Alright, that's good and snug. And now for the new ignition coil. I got some dielectric grease. I'm just gonna pump some inside there. That helps the electrical connection. And now I'm just gonna place this in there just like the old one was. Sliding it down onto the bolt that's sticking up. And then I will put the 10mm nut back on the post. Can't get it started on there. Alright, now I got it started. Always problems. And then I'm going to finish tightening it down with the ratchet. It's in there nice and tight. Okay. And then I'm going to reconnect the electrical connection right here until that clicks into place. And that's how it goes. I have one more to do, and then I'll be done. I sort of finished up what I was doing with the replacing the coils and the spark plugs in the Jamper here. Ran into a bit of a problem with the very last cylinder. What happened was I can't find. Oh, here it is. This one. Not sure if you can see that. So the end of it is like a little gasket of some sort, and it ripped off and is caught down inside the cylinder. So I could not get the spark plug out because that was in the way. So what I was able to do, and I couldn't get it out. I even went to Home Depot and got some tools that I didn't already have to try to dig that stuff out of there. The problem is I couldn't get it with a magnet because it's made of plastic and rubber and stuff. So I kind of actually just left it, so I didn't change the spark plug. I just replaced the coil and tightened it down on top of that rubber gasket that's already down in there. So it seems to work. It's not misfiring like it was before. So I think it might be okay until I can get it to a shop, which I don't know when I'll get it to the shop. But you know, I got a couple issues that I can't take care of that I guess I'll have to do it have a shop do. So let me show you the engine's running. You see that was the first side that I did. Here, this one in the back, the very back, of course it's the toughest one to get to. Had the gasket kind of rip off the bottom of it when I pulled it out, and it was stuck in there. So that's just a new coil. There's no new spark plug in that one, but these two here are new. The one up front here is pretty difficult to get to also because of the oil dipstick. But I got to it. The engine's running pretty good. So that job is done for now, until, like I said, until I get to a shop to get several little things done to it. So, for now, that's all I got. Have a good one.